Where is button?
Honestly, cyberpunk fantasy is something that I feel that's usually underutilized. That people always, whenever people do fantasy stuff, it's always like medieval crap.
Why did this get loud all of a sudden? Hello?
They
Alright.
should do something. They should. People should do. You shouldn't be afraid to do go further down the technology tree, the technology line with fantasy.
Why are you not capturing? There we go. Okay. Hey?
For
Okay.
instance, there should be a cowboy era fantasy.
I mean, we kind of already have that with like Weird West, Grim Dawn. There's a lot of stuff, but either way, welcome to a new series I've been wanting to do for a while. I just never really thought of it until now. Cause like, what was it? 2015, 2016? A new company picked up the Shadowrun IP for video games and just kind of went for it. They initially started with Shadowrun Returns, which was okay. Mechanically, it was good conceptually, but like as a story, I didn't find it as. I found it all right, though. Looking back on it, I remember fucking nothing about it. But then they did Dragonfall, which is like widely considered the best of the three games, and probably the best. I want to say cyberpunk video game in general, because boy howdy, Dragonfall is fucking dope. Now the big thing to note about it, for those that don't know what Shadowrun is, it's basically cyberpunk, but what if we also injected just fantasy in there? What if magic was real, elves were real, the soul was real, all the fantasy races are real, and it's all shit. Everything sucks, because now all this fantasy stuff gets taken over by the corporations. And a lot of wild shit happens. I was actually seeing people talk about the history of what happens in Shadowrun. Namely, a dragon gets elected president of the United States, and then gets nuked 6 hours in, causing a weird dystopia for, what was it, Chicago? Added trivia, one of the founders and CEO of Hairbrain is Weissman, the man who co-founded FASA, the man who created oh, that's kinda cool, actually. I was a little worried that this might go in a bad direction, but no, this is good. But yeah, Dragonfall is kind of insane. Way back in the day, I want to say 2013, I had streamed one of the original Shadowruns on the SNES, and I had a lot of fun with that one. It was definitely of the age, and it's not archived, but there's precedent for why I enjoy the series. But more importantly, we should probably get started because, well, I did a poll before this to determine what chat wanted to see me play as. And, I think I have to be kinda boring. Because admittedly, I don't want to be an elf. I really don't want to be an elf.
Why not?
I don't like elves. Dwarves.
Everybody hates up. Oh, that's why you played ogre instead.
Ogre was tempting. Well, troll was oh no, there is orc. Orc was tempting, but for I mean, it'd be the same. +1 to body 14, strength 12, charisma 8, willpower 9.
Or you can be a dwarf.
I was debating dwarf, but like the last time I played this game, I did a dwarf, so I wasn't really feeling it this time.
Yeah, so they be like a wizard, an orc wizard.
Yeah, orc wizard really is tempting, but my brain's just sitting there like, aw man, human though. Because admittedly in tabletops, I'm kind of boring.
Human.
Yeah, what of it, fucker? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go human. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. It's just in the soul. Now here's the thing, chat wanted, through a poll in Discord, wanted to see mage. But I'm wondering if I go with just the pre-build, or do I try to like build my own mage?
See what you can do, like what sticks out to you as a wizard?
In the character creator or what?
Yeah, in the character traits and that when you build your
Feel
character.
comfortable with the way character. If you feel comfortable with the way characters are built in Shadowrun, you may create your own character by mixing skills and attributes as you wish. I was also trying to figure out what's like the best wizard out of all of these, and none of these really scream wizard, honestly. Like, you got this guy who looks like he just got straight out of fucking Alone in the Dark. Got a fucking just straight up OG gangster right here. I think no, this wasn't the original. Where's the one I used back in the day? This one.
You play as an orc that got into Taoism.
Yeah, I remember using this portrait back in the day, but I'm looking back and I'm like, this guy seems a little wall-eyed.
That is you seeing into the astral plane, being a wizard and whatnot.
I feel like the best play though is to go with Bum Leon Kennedy, honestly? I was just looking, I was like, this one seems a bit better for like what's going on right now. Shame we can't import images. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Spend your karma. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Proving you've already fired, requires to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available. Customize your character. God, 63 karma, huh? Determines resistance to physical damage, increases chance. So body is the main stat, and then you have the sub-trees? Using decking and rigging to calculate chance to hit with computers or drones, used to reduce the chance to get hit by enemies, programs in the Matrix. Okay, here we go. Magic attacks. Trying to figure out how to build this though, because I was looking at stuff beforehand, but like, admittedly, I wasn't quite sure of how I wanted to go here. Because we have, what do we have? We have, no, go to Wisdom, please. Spell casting, chi casting. There are 2 types of things. You have offensive magic and defensive magic. Chi casting is basically being a monk, which I did before, and while it sounded cool on paper, monk was kinda rough. Wait, how do I get spells is the question. Because it looks like willpower doesn't actually give magic. But I think we need specifically willpower and charisma, because I think you buy spells. Really? I thought spells were here. Oh, these are barriers. Never mind. I was like, that looks magic, right? They give you a set of spells at the start. Okay. Chi casting is best in Hong Kong. It's kind of rough in the other 2. Ah. Okay, so... dwarves are the best wizards, bar none, apparently.
Yes, but do you want it to be easy?
Yes. Is this even a question, Festivore?
Such a coward. Yeah, you don't want it. You don't want to have the stupidest wizard going into wizard eugenics.
I think I want to go. Wow, it's like all my karma fucking gone. I don't know how I want to distribute my stats. Yeah, that's what I was sitting here. Was like, wait a minute. If I want to do full spell casting, that's a huge fucking investment. So I don't think I want to gun for max stats out the gate. Question is, do I want to go 4 or 6?
Unless you want like a fallback or something like that, just in case.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Is like, but what would a wizard fall back on? Is the question. Body.
Block.
I was admittedly thinking gun too. Because for the worth, but I would go 4 or 5 body personally. That's what I was thinking. Because you also need HP. Or could I get dodge instead? I feel like if I'm gonna go gun, I'm probably gonna go shotgun because I can't help myself.
Yeah, show you a shotgun, because the thing is, long range, you're using your spells. If they get close, then you use a shotgun.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Gallows got it right in Wild Arms 3. That... Oh, I need quickness in order to get that. Okay. So we'll go 3 in the shotgun. That way we can just have aim. Yep. Body. Now the question is, should we bother raising the other stats as well? Like pistols, because you basically have infinite ammo due to the free reload. God, I should play Wild Arms 3 again. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. What do you think? Do we even bother raising strength and intelligence? Oh, and stat checks, not really. Unlocks etiquette. Interesting.
The thing about that highway is, for like at least like, when you're spellcasting, what stats work the best?
What was that?
Isn't intelligence typically a wizard stat?
No, in this game it's computer stat. Wizard stat in this game is willpower.
Interesting.
I was thinking a bit of charisma.
I guess it's more. I guess because they're using it for whatchamacallit, for hacking maybe.
Yeah, like you need to be smart to hack. Also, some charisma is nice since it allows you to get dialogue, but it's basically also background. So I think I want to be a street wizard. Now the question is, do I get 1 or 2 etiquettes? Is the question.
Can't believe it. Highway wants to be a street magician.
Yes.
Is this your card?
Set the card on fire. Fuck you! Because that would be what? That would put me down to 4 points if I get a second etiquette. I can't really do anything with 4 points. Yeah, I guess I could go up to spellcasting 5 and have splashes up.
Because I transform this man from alive to dead. Shoots him in the head.
Oh, that second etiquette though. Oh, I hate this. Some of your early karma into charisma to get the second etiquette. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is like, we could sit on this, wait to get some more karma, and then get the second etiquette. Yeah, let's stick with this for now. And of course...
You see, I'm an alchemist. I know the ability of transmute gore. Transmute gore, yes, to procreate somebody.
Also, I like the idea of, like, I'm Chester Harding. Now, yeah, good alias. That's a dumb fucking name. No one would have that name.
Yeah, who would have had that? Quiet sobbing in the background.
I think I remember when I first played this, my character was named Sideshow, but I didn't know about the Simpsons character before that. So after I learned about it, I was like, oh, I can't use that nickname. Ugh.
Now what you gotta do is name your character, become an arsonist and name your character Damien Burns.
Life was good, easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew. But things went south when you had to drop off the grid, put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great dragon Lofweir only has so much sway in the constant evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. As luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. It's your third run with Monica and her team. An old castle holdfast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is a standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. Mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you take pause to take in your surroundings. The Hartfield Manor, 1 hour east of Berlin. The estate grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance of the old castle holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is, a pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Listen up, folks. Monica Schaefer. You ran with her back in the day, watched her get her first data jack. Now she's your team leader and a Dreck-hot Decker to boot. We're on a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the vault, get the files, and bolt. 10 minutes, top to bottom. Trying to get home in time for worm talk, huh? Dietrich, shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. Maybe. How many times I gotta tell you? You can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth. That shit trash will rot your brain. It's educational. Besides, it should be a milk run. Security's supposed to be light. A few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we're here. My experience, there's no such thing as a milk run. All I remember with Player Shaman is that using spirits is such a bitch. Yeah! That's kind of the thing with Dietrich, is that he's cool, but also, man, is he complicated. Words of wisdom from our new edition. I agree with them. Glory. Razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral. Her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I could patch you up if I had to, but I'd rather not. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Iger, you in a position? The calm crackles and response comes back low and soft. Softer than you expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm's cut, and I have a clear line of fire on the estate. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent! Thank you, Iger! Just doing my job. Out. See? Professionals! Alright, people, enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get him the data from the vault. Quick, quiet, and quick. You said quick twice. Worm Talk is on tonight. I told you, it's educational. Get your shit and we'll head in. Grab a weapon. Give me the shotgun. We get a sawed-off Bellini basic meld kit and a frag grenade. I should zoom.
Fireball! Those are grenades.
How do I pan camera? There we go. I also saw other stuff we got. I missed that, though. What do we got? We got sawed-off Bellini. We have Power Bolt and Mana Bolt. Why is one in weapons and the other in spells? Damage 10, range S? Oh, Power Bolt's a cooldown. Okay. Power Bolt is your cantrip. Gotcha. Door? Door, there we go. There we go. Private museum. The owner of the estate must have money to burn. I can't wait to fight the Flesh T-Rex. A variety of remarkably well-preserved Slavic artifacts.
T-Rex? What is this? Resident Evil 6?
No, I was thinking Parasite Eve, personally. The complete skeleton of a theropod dinosaur. It appears to be genuine. Substreak says I'm old. Yup. Excuse you, Wang. The what? Did I say something wrong? Because that said, well-preserved Slavic artifacts. Oh, Parasite Eve boss. Yeah. You fight... It shows it in the attract mode. You fight a T-Rex in Parasite Eve.
You fight many things in Parasite Eve.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why you fight against a T-Rex is because
it gets
the mitochondria
zombified.
Decides to take over a museum.
The vase in the case looks both very old and very valuable. A fine scrollwork of lapis and gold leaf decorates the exterior, and the interior shimmers with the organic beauty of abalone shell. Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. You can't help but notice that the glass encasing it is awfully flimsy. I feel like this would be really bad because I might trigger an alarm. I'll come back for you later. Like, I should take that in all senses of the word, but like, that thing is very obviously secured. The cast into the spaces is decorated with inlaid panels of ivory scrimshaw. What's scrimshaw?
Nothing but the lamp.
Ah, yeah, Festivore, that's a good one. Ivory carving, okay. Nothing to examine here, huh? Okay, here we go. All the show stuff. Uh-oh. Turn-based combat. You are now in combat mode. Each character has an action pool. Do I choose? Oh, I can just choose whatever I want, huh? Can Glory get there? Well, I guess we have a gun for a reason. Let's shoot him. He has 65% cover. Nah. Can't leave any evidence. Power bolt. Oh, I guess I left evidence.
Yeah, you open up a portal right behind him. Then you fire your shotgun into the portal.
Wait, are we not done with combat? Oh, there's a guy over here. And there's a ley line. Oh boy. I didn't realize that.
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah, nature's Wi-Fi. Look, Festivore, I know the Black Mage life. That shit's fucking important, dude.
You know, you have to optimize your damage.
The question is, will cover help me out here? I don't think it's going to, which would be incredibly awkward. Do ley lines work for druids as well?
In the druid, in the cyberpunk, future, use heat metal and everything.
Why can't I use the frag grenade?
Ah, so some nice implants you got there. What are they made of? Some kind of metal alloy? Ah, yes, heat metal. Ah! Nice, cyber legs you got there. Heat metal.
I think I gotta get in closer myself. Why has this wizard got a shotgun? Hello?
Wizard with a gun.
The problem is they're pretty dug in right now. Well, I guess she could use a grenade. Though, low chance to hit. Oh, that's sad.
I really wish that game Wizard with a Gun was a bit better. It's like wasn't it? I was expecting it to be like some kind of weird like roguelike, but no, it was actually just like a survival crafting game.
I don't remember Wizard with a Gun. Also, where is... Ah, there's Dietrich. Oh, this cover blows, though. Man, Dietrich has way more spells than me. Holy shit.
You're just a bum.
Powerful magic bolt that pierces up to 2 armor. If I get to a ley line, that's pretty good for me, right? But the problem is I need a second action to get there, and the other ley lines aren't in cover. Ah, I hate this! I would like to grenade, please? Oh, oh god! My grenade throw range is atrocious! I don't think Chester's throwing any grenades.
Your piddly arms, you don't know how to throw at all. You can throw a fireball without a grenade.
Guess I gotta go here. Yeah, my strength is 1. I realize at the moment it's like, oh wait, hang on a second, fuck.
See, when you become a muscle wizard, you learn the strongest muscle wizard skill, Dire Ball, which is shot put.
Does that half shield mean no cover? Aim shot. I need to be able to hit something. Nice! Line of sight. Ugh, fucking line of sight, bro. Wait. Wow, Gloria's got some fucking movement. And there's a reason why. Get the hands! Electrocore? What the hell is this spell, Dietrich? Aimed knife. Yeah, I don't think we want to be busting out the big spells at the moment, so we'll just huck knife. Ah! Dietrich! Why'd you do that? Oh god. Oh, I'm fucking bungling it with these movements. Gloria should just get up in there and fucking carve him apart. Wounded, flanked. Ooh, damn, that was some hella damage. By the way, how's the display looking? Because I'm playing this on a pretty big monitor, so I don't know how it's scaling down. Oh yeah, we never did check the computer of where that one lady was. Well, I'm assuming there was a lady there. The secretary is what I should say. Security node. Response plane Quebec 6 Matrix operations. Locks HR team reporting. Hey Monica, you got this? Step aside. Oh, and Chester, I gotta ask. Is the display on your tread flashing 12 o'clock back at home? Monica doesn't even bother jacking into the terminal, and her cyber deck for playing slung over her shoulder. Her fingers flick over the terminal's virtual keyboard, and a moment later, a happy chime chirps out of the console. Bingo. Doors open, let's go. Why did she ask if my clock was still 12? What's that supposed to mean, Monica? Joke's on you, I don't have a clock, I rely on my cell phone. She says you suck at programming. Ah, that's fair. Monica seems pretty durable, or Gloria seems pretty durable. Let's have her face check this. What is going on over here?
Good lord, what's happening in there?
Also, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies, looks like. Programming, a VCR joke. Ah, okay. Let's get Chester over here. The weird thing is our team doesn't really have a tank, because I don't think Glory is, like, a tank, is she? How does your aim, Monica? Apparently butt, because I can't reach that far. Is there a dig-in option, or do I just not have a defensive option? I'm sad I showed up too late to work on this game. It was a cool era. Yeah! Hey, Callie, how's it going? The best defense is a good offense. If you can kill them before they shoot, you can be naked. Glory is your combat medic and melee specialist. Alright, let's end for now and let them come to us. Not a lot of good cover in between here, and I still get shot! Ugh. Fuck you, wizard. Wow, they really don't like me, holy shit. What health am I at right now? Well, my health bar doesn't look too bad. And that security guard is well, this is a guaranteed attack. And he's a grenader. Maybe we should take that out first. Ooh, double crit. Only 52% chance on him, huh? Even with aim shot, only 52% chance. I guess Monica really Glory really wants to go in on melee. You can only heal the amount of damage last took. Yeah, I remember healing being pretty rough. That's why you gotta have actual medkits and not just rely on wizard shit. Remember Wang got a geek the mage? Yeah, but there's a grenade dude right there. And grenades are also very spooky. Oh, okay, here's some cover. Can Monica get there? No, Monica's kinda dug in at the moment. We could get Glory up a little bit at least. I only got one of the hits. Oh, we got him. What can Dietrich do? Haste. Oh, wow. Haste looks really good. I mean, might as well go for it. Dragon Slayer idled. Power to Dragon Slayer leads all friendly leads to 3-tile range, with incoming damage reduced by 3. 3-tile range. It's not really close though. Oh, you mean that's why they're focusing on Chester? You know what? That's fair. Aim 1 increased targets to hit. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, is a spell 2 actions? Whoa. Power bolt! I like how the shot went wide and missed both targets. Oh, haste is 2 actions. Okay. Let's get Chester over here. And get some cantrip action going. Can I get next to him? No. That's unfortunate. Oh, that was Monica. I thought that was Glory for a sec. That's kind of bad. But also I could do, this. Get him. Where would I have said 2 AP for haste? Also, interesting, you could use HP to cast a spell again if you need to.
Machine gun.
No wound to heal. It says wounded 5 right there. Did you just get in melee range with Glory? Is you dumb? Get carved, idiot! Damn, for a wizard, you stupid! I say with 1 intelligence. Where do I see my AP anyways? I'm guessing it's the pips down here?
You learn magic from some guy, some weirdo in the back alley.
God, that did like no damage. Holy shit.
Got into the wizard business as a busker.
Well, I'm here right now, so I might as well make good use of it. Two is human average and stat spread, while 6 is Olympian level athlete. Ah, I see. The number in the right corner. Oh, okay. What are the pips underneath our portrait then? Armor, okay. I mean, I haven't used this turn. Might as well. Mana Bolt! I can't get Glory in any good cover, I think. Oh, Electrocore is a grenade. That seems like it could be real dangerous. God, I'm getting no luck with Dietrich's knives. Why are you so mad at me? I'm just gonna hit you with a fucking power bolt.
They hate wizards.
Clearly.
A wizard killed my grandma.
Nothing to examine here, unfortunately. We don't even get to examine this cool-ass elephant. Or these, what, bones in the display case? You're about to transition. Continue. Hey, Maori, how's it going? So far, so good. If you're skirmish with security set off any alarms, you don't hear them. Monica leads the rest of the team downwards into the basement of the Harfield Manor. Your payday's waiting. The data vault lies ahead. That's a big freaking vault, Liebchen. I don't... So there is German. I can vaguely pronounce it, but not all that well. Bigger than on schematic. Schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. Data we're looking for should be on the other side of that door. Monica combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal the black plastic sheath of her data jack. A quick jaunt into the Matrix, a little digital hand waving, and I'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. A burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker on comlink. Iger still in position outside the estate. Hold on, Monica. Who's in charge when you're jacked in? Monica rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Gloria looks cold and distant, like always. We've been through this before, Iger. You're not in the KSK, and chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us. Same principle as it applies to the Flex State. Please, spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Best get used to it, Iger. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. Shit. God, they both kind of make good points. I think I'm with
How
Dietrich.
easily you fall for propaganda.
I'm kind of with Dietrich here. If someone needs to take charge, it'll happen. That may be how your mystic flux state works, but in the field, that kind of thing can get you killed. Come on, Monica, put someone in charge and let's get on with the mission. Monica stares at the screen with her wrist for a moment, clearly irritated. Then that twinkle appears in her eyes again. She smiles at you as she speaks into the comm link. Very well, we'll do this Iger's way. When I'm jacked in, Chester's in charge. Chester. Did I hear that right? You're putting the rookie in command. Thought you were a pro, Iger. Questioning orders in front of the team isn't exactly a pro move, is it? This is ridiculous. Clear the comm, rookie. Now. Monica nods at you. The smile has disappeared from her face. Listen, Monica, I know this is a joke to you, but I'm telling you. Iger, the decision's been made. You have your answer. Acknowledged. Sorry about that. Iger could be inflexible. The legacy of a long military career, but she knows what she's doing, and she means well. I mean, makes sense. She doesn't fucking know me. There's a thin line between concern and insubordination. You let me know if she crosses it. Iger's ex-military, so she clashes with Monica's state of neutral anarchy, but she's a good person to have at your back when you need a pile of guns. Yep, that's kind of the thing I like that what Shadowrun does is that you always have a variety of characters that you need in any situation, so you never really feel out of place. But then it runs into a problem I personally have in that I typically like to fill out the roles of the team, and that never really happens in Shadowrun. Because there's always a role filled. You just have to... It basically then becomes which character's being left out of combat. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monica turns towards the door, fingers poised on her cyber deck, and glances at you with a grin. See you on the other side. Then she punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, fingers harmonizing in the smooth, rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. This is written in a way that no one is meant to actually speak aloud, because it's easy to stumble over that, boy howdy. Oh shit! Without warning, Monica's back arches violently and her head jerks back, silencing the terrible screams. Muscle spasms ripple through her face and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying between her teeth. You look down and see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor, the tip of her tongue. The room explodes into action. Gloria leaps towards Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the door cord from the data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions. With Monica's unearthly screams ringing sharply in your head, you're only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. Pull the jack out. While Gloria holds Monica's hand steady, you snatch the cord that connects the data jack to the cyber deck. Without a moment's hesitation, you give a solid yank and the cord comes free. A wisp of oily blue smoke traces its way from the data jack to the ceiling. Is that good? She bit her tongue off. I don't think this is good. The coming lead scents of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but not like this. Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open, muscle tremors continuing to distort her face, and blood oozes between her lips. You see muscles in her jaw tensing and the look of concentration in her eyes. She is struggling to speak. We gotta get you out of here. Save your breath. She's had a stroke. A bad one. She'll be dead before we get to the van. Is she trying to say something? Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open. The blood well up in her mouth continues pouring out in a slick covering her chest. She expels this thick guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shape she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again to meet yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze and something else. Hope? Fewer Schwing. Am I pronouncing that right? It's the drawn out drawl that's get me. A sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts, then her chin drops to her chest and her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room, a computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks open and blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face and she stops fighting. Her gore-slick jaw goes slack and dies. Well, we're down a gun. Oh, fuck! I pressed the wrong button for camera control. Oh boy. Can Iger not get? Oh, I see what's going on here. Iger, this is Glory. $76. He's in the open though. Also, I'm not looking at my gun, which is way worse accuracy. Wow. Good shot though. God, did that do 10 damage to her? Oh no, just 1. I'm kind of out in the open here, boy howdy. Let's move Dietrich up. Oh, the cooldowns are lasting from last fight. We can't just throw out haymakers all the time. Line of sight blocked. On the cantrip? What about the shotgun? Huh, how's my line of sight blocked? I'm guessing the full cover? No, this is half cover. That kind of sucks. What do I look like with Powerbolt? Still 59? Oh, this is an AoE. Okay, so we want to use that when we have adjacent targets. Damn. That looks adjacent. Knives out. Ooh, you didn't like that, did you, buddy? Oh, I don't like any of this. Cover here is ass. I can't Chester get a shot in. Actually, hang on. This might be a good opportunity for Dietrich. Are there more enemies? MCPOS Building Maintenance Software V101 command line interface. Internal memory checksum invalid, and my name is repeating. Dietrich scans the room nervously. It sealed the door behind us. We gotta find another way out of here. What are you doing? Monica was trying to tell me something about this terminal. It must be important. Well, any ideas? Something tells me we're gonna have more company soon. I don't know. Watch my back while I figure this out. A problem has been detected with a core component of MCPOS. Restore to factory default settings. The restoring process will take several minutes to execute. Connected doors and peripherals will be disarmed when completing. I guess I hit the fucking Y key. This seems like a bad idea. As you watch the numbers on the screen slowly begin to climb, this is going to take a while. You glance down at the second screen to see the facility is on high alert. In place of a simple data vault, it seems you stumbled upon some kind of massive underground complex. A map of the holdfast ground indicates that security forces are en route from multiple angles. The doors are currently being rebooted from the system. The doors currently being rebooted by the system's restore process are flashing a dull red. If you're reading this correctly, the only way out of this room is the holdfast old service entrance on the west side of the building. At the moment, Iger's image winks onto your comm link with a crackling sound. What's going on down there, rookie? Talk to me! Monica's down. The vault was a setup. What? No time to explain. We'll be exiting via an old service entrance to the west on the main grounds. I need you to keep that exit clear. Iger's silence is thick, but when she finally responds, her tone is professional. Roger. What's the play, Chester? I say we kill every motherfucker who enters this room. How does that sound? Yeah, I'm good with that. Me too. Thought so. Wait until the door locks disarm. We make a break for it. Until then, we make him pay. Survive for 10 turns. And we gotta survive until this door opens, so we should probably bunker down here. I think the team realized they were in over their heads when... What was that?
After 10 turns, he begins to assault.
After 10 turns, what? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it's a Fire Emblem joke.
Ah. I just didn't, like, process it. Quite a first mission. That's kind of like the best way to do Cyberpunk games is, like, nothing should ever be simple. But yeah, imagine just seeing, like, the mission seems simple, but then your boss fucking bites it and you realize, oh, this is not a simple vault. What the fuck did we walk into? I hear movement, but I don't see movement. 2077's end of Act 1.
It would be a simple bank heist. What could possibly go wrong is Fort Knox up.
How the hell did we get to Fort Knox? Guns out. God, I wish there was better cover. I got a coffee table, 2 pillars, and a cardboard box. Summon spirit? What's this? Oh shit! Hey! Dietrich can summon a buddy. I can't though. I'm just a vanilla ass wizard. Act 1 of 2077 goes tits up fast. Ah. Intruder! Oh, those look like big guns. That's a robot. Target acquired.
Security!
Oh, I see. Interesting. I think Dietrich can feed his AP into the summon spirit. What do we got here? We have electrocurrent and lightning bolt. Paramilitary guard and oh, well, grenader. That answered my question. I can't see anything from this fucking angle. Why does this keep happening? The line of sight's blocked there, but at least that makes sense. Oh, man, I don't like any of this. This is a bum rap of this position. Let's not use a cooldown, let's just, like, haymaker it. What's Dietrich gonna do? I don't know if anyone needs a heal right now. Dragon Slayer Idol, though. That might actually be pretty good for us. Oof. I forget, if a summoned spirit gets killed, does the summoner take feedback? Nope. Okay. Sweet. So we could just fucking go for it here. 8 damage. Don't know his HP. I feel like the spirit might go berserk soon. Ah, someone is flanked because they were fucking shooting me. Missed! Chester, you blind son of a bitch. Ugh. How?
Maybe you should increase your perception, maybe.
Well, the thing is, willpower affects magical accuracy, and I thought it was pretty good at 5 out of 9.
Listen, sure, your magic accuracy is good, but you have bad eyesight, it turns out.
Yeah, clearly. Holy shit. The problem with heals is that if an enemy, like, gives you a love tap afterwards, it really fucks up healing. The figure lopping towards you is big, even for an orc. The majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy, overlapping plates. What you can see of his face looks raw and slick, like old scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. Alright, friends, playtime's over. All you Shadowrunners are the same, skulking around and sneaking, stealing a vase or two from the museum. No harm. Maybe I'll let you scamper away into the night. But now it's too late for that kind of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. Drop your weapons and surrender. That's military-grade hardware he's wearing, Chester. Hardened against small arms fire. We're gonna have a tough time getting through it. I'm less concerned about the armor than I am with that minigun. That'll tear us in half. You got 3 seconds before I open the hose. Step out and surrender, and I promise I'll make this easy. Something tells me you're gonna kill us anyway. True, I can't deny it, but it'd be easier if you didn't fight back. The orc shrugs and you hear a distinctive whir of his Vindicator's motors spinning up to speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapon to face you. Ooh, that's fucking bad, holy shit. He has so much armor. I remember that one movie where Bond consulted the cyber spirits to turn off the anti-shamanism laser. Hey Grumps, how's it going? This is a problem. I need to get Glory out of there. Let's... I have line of sight, so he has line of sight, and that's a big fucking problem when I'm very squishy. So I'm gonna get out of here. And I guess I could throw a very sad power bolt. Oh no, I got him. Pretty good. I'm gonna get this guy just because he seems kind of spooky. Fuck. Okay, hang on. God, I can't even heal with Dietrich at the moment. What to do here? Definitely need to get out of there.
Leave.
What was that?
Leave.
I'd love to, but we're still waiting on the fucking elevator. There we go. One action out. Oh, right. Dietrich only has...
If the elevator's taking too long, obviously what you gotta do is take the stairs.
Oh, the stairs would be a good idea right now. Let's see if the spirit could distract the shit out of him. That's a hail and hearty no. Oh, right, the fucking paramilitary trooper. I forgot about him. Let's get Glory out of there. And deep in cover. I don't want to deal with that shit. I have one med kit. I should probably use it on myself at the moment. The question is now what? 32% chance? I like those odds. Ah, damn it.
God, tell me the odds, Mrs.
God, I feel like such a fucking rookie right now. Good lord. Oh, where's the good play here? Because he's slowly lumbering towards us, and I don't like that.
Is walking over to us menacingly.
I feel like against cover, this is the best spot for Dietrich at the moment. Now I need you to distract him. He can bleed! We can kill him!
He can spill.
Man, they really want... Oh, jeez! Also, man, that's real fucking awkward, actually. Oh, God, what to do here? Well, we have heal backup, at least. Chester less wounded for 9, Glory less wounded for 8. And he does not give a single fuck about us. Supposedly you can kill the guy, but it's extremely difficult. Yeah, I'd imagine. Not a real good situation here right now. What do I do? We got 3 turns to survive. And they're very clearly focusing on me, so let's get Chester's health up and running. And well, let's get Glory's accuracy up. Oh, I do not want to be in the open, not in this situation. Boy, howdy. Get that fucking drone out of here. On top of the high armor, he has 100 HP. Yeah, it looks about it. Also, I don't think the spirit will be useful here in terms of getting his attention. It seems like he very much does not give a fuck about simple wood spirits. There we go. Oh, now you care about the summon, dick. Hmm. 2 turns. Can I disconnect from the spirit and get Dietrich's AP back? Because I feel like I'm gonna need it soon. Line of sight blocked. I think the spirit can handle it. I think I have to heal, Glory. What's her HP at? Why can't I tell her HP, but I could tell mine? Has to go rogue or dies? Oh yeah, biotech. Man, biotech applies for allies as well, huh? That's nuts. Oh, I didn't realize she has, this here, adrenal pump. That seems like it would have been really good. What am I gonna do? I ain't got no line of sight on that guy, and he's out of the way. I mean, Power Bolt's a guaranteed hit here. I just don't know if it's worth the action. Yeah, cover fucking got me there, huh? Dietrich's one action barf. Now let's give you a bunch of AP, big man. I need you to do some shit here, buckaroo. Oh, here we go. I think this is the kill switch. But this is still being pretty useful. Still one more AP. Fuck him. Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen. What I can do, though, is make sure that Chester could actually hit a damn thing. He's not advancing forward, so he's just content to stand there. Free AP, baby! There we go. Luckily, I don't think EXP is based on kills, so, like, we don't have to worry about, you know, summon kill stealing. Banished Spirit, yeah. Dietrich needs that AP back. The problem is, where do we go to... I guess if we just move in here, he shouldn't, be doing much to us. Thankfully, he doesn't have overwatches. The door unlocks with a loud click. Your escape route is clear. Oh, hi! Holy shit! Thankfully, opening a door doesn't take an action. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, boy! I love the mental image of this fucking minigun guy turning around, seeing Chester, and Chester's like, oh! Oh! Got the fuck out of there. Iger rises from her corpse-strewn perch at your approach. From the look on her face, it's obvious she's already seized up the situation. I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. We can talk about this later. For now, we gotta bug out. Tell me something I don't know. Pile in, people. And you. When we get back to the Cruise Bazaar, we're gonna have a little talk. The Cruise Bazaar is such a cool sounding place. Home to nearly 500,000 people, until very recently, Monica Schaefer. Once a melting pot of cultural diversity, it's now a chaotic mess of wealth and poverty, crime and commerce, anarchy and control. It's also the home to your own little slice of Berlin, a neighborhood that the locals call the Cruise Bazaar, a safe port in the eyes of a storm. The ride back is quiet. No one's in a talking mood. As the van veers past potholes and garbage piles, the glares of streetlights and neon signs play across your window, painting the world in a kaleidoscope of garish colors. Soon, the van rounds a corner and skids to a halt in a narrow, crumbling alleyway. This is as far as Berlin's chaotic streets will take you. Your team wordlessly debarks the vehicle and climbs down to a disused section of the U-Bahn tunnel system. A well-kept secret, providing your team safe passage into Cruise Bazaar. Your safe house awaits the other side. Can't happen fast enough, love. The sooner we get in, the sooner I could get drunk. You step inside and the squalor of the disused U-Bahn tunnel gives way to the warmth of your safe house. A man waits inside, silhouetted against the dim fluorescent lighting. Something bad's happened, hasn't it? He steps forward, revealing a pale and expressionless face, light glinting off of steel-rimmed glasses. Paul Amsel, your team's fixer and landlord. Part dealmaker, part broker, information broker. One of the most well-connected men in Berlin. His eyes sweep across the team and takes it all in. The grim faces, the hard stare, Iger's fury, Monica's absence. I had a feeling. How'd it happen? The run was a setup. 1 minute she was cracking the safe, the next she was on the ground screaming. I've seen Monica hit black ice before. This is something worse. Monica died of biofeedback. Or Monica died of a biofeedback-induced stroke. That's right. This idiot stood by and let it happen. Let it happen? She jacked in, screamed, and seized. By the time we saw she was in trouble, it was already too late. Yeah, because you never bothered learning what to look out for. Muscle contractions and microtremors are good indicators of a Decker in distress. I'm assuming you didn't have anyone keeping an eye out for those. No, if you had, my friend would be lying dead in a basement. Oh, shove off, Iger. We're all on the lookout for physical security, Chester included. Throwing him under the bus isn't gonna help anything. Under a bus is exactly where he belongs. I respected you, Dietrich, you know that? You don't have my training. None of you have. Monica was good. She was the best, right? She was also overconfident. She treated the job like it was a game. Do that long enough and you're gonna get burned. If you'd been paying attention, you would have figured all this out on your own by now. You'd have known that Monica needed watching as much as the door. Enough, Iger. Enough. How many seconds passed between Monica's first convulsion and her plug being pulled? 4? 5? Do you know how much damage biofeedback can do to a Decker's brain in 5 seconds? Look, this won't... You don't have to answer that. Of course you know. Monica died while you stood there and watched. This is all your fault. That's enough! Iger, you and Chester could have it out later, but I've had enough. You need to talk action. Our client sent you into something much bigger than you led us to believe. I want to know why. Right there with you? This was supposed to be a milk run. Payback isn't the only reason we need to find him. We saw something back there. Something we weren't supposed to see. It's fair to assume that we're all still in danger. Agreed. And to neutralize the danger, we need to know who are we dealing with. Let us review the events that transpired tonight. The smallest detail could be important, so hold nothing back. Monica lived long enough to say a name. Feuerschwing? She fought hard to tell us that. It must be important. The Firewing. This is unexpected. You have to forgive me, this brings back many unpleasant memories. The Firewing? The most terrible of the great dragons. There are those who would disagree, but they've never experienced the terror of living in her shadow. You are far too young to remember her, of course, but for Germans of my generation, the name Feuerschwing is synonymous with chaos, destruction, and death. Feuerschwing. That's it, thank you. The dragons of today are subtle creatures full of patience and guile. Feuerschwing was not. After her awakening, she went on a 4-month rampage that claimed tens of thousands of lives. Those were dark days. Countless men, women, children, all slaughtered, roasted alive in their homes and by a creature of legend. No hope of salvation, no end in sight. It was a horror you couldn't begin to understand. What stopped her? I can't imagine that the rampaging dragon would just go away on its own. Eventually, the Firewing was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian Valclair. Well, with the help of Luftwaffe, of course. But it was an experimental weapon designed by Dr. Valclair that finally pierced her hide. She fell in a hail of bullets and rocket fire and crashed down in the radioactive wasteland of the Sox. The SOX. That was the titular Dragonfall. Safe at last from the dragon's wrath, Germany celebrated Valclair as a hero. Our very own Siegfried, a modern-day dragon slayer. My own family practically worshipped the man. If the Dragonfall was so important an event as you made it out to be, I'm surprised I'd never heard of it. Those early years of the Awakening were traumatic, Iger. Not just on a national level, but on a global scale. New species of awakened animals were being discovered daily. Within 2 years of the Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world. A new source of terror for a bewildered public. And in 2021, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to another wave of global panic. Man, I really wish that was the case. Something else came up in the 2020s and it was not fucking good, boy howdy. In light of such turmoil, is it any surprise that Dr. Valclair and the Firewing were forgotten? Dragons are yesterday's news. Again, all of this happened decades ago. To the best of my knowledge, the story of Feuerschwing was a bit of historical trivia and nothing more. Alright, so Monica spent her dying breath trying to tell us about a dragon. Why? No, it doesn't make any more sense to me than it does to you. The Dragonfall is ancient history. Feuerschwing has been dead and gone for 42 years. But there's one thing that I don't know. Whatever Monica saw, whatever she was trying to tell us, was important. I will look into this and I will find answers. In the meantime, did you turn up anything else of value? After everything went to hell, we were confronted by an orc in military-grade armor. He appeared to be head of security. That's not much to go on. Do any details about this orc come to mind? Any distinguishing features? He was an old guy, for one. From the sound of his voice, I guess mid to late 40s. Pretty late for an old orc. And he had skin grafts. Most of his face looked like replacement material. If the grafts came from a legitimate hospital, there may be medical records. That is something. I'll see what I can find out. And as you could tell, the entire basement was just a front for whatever was going on down there. That's clear. Wasn't a minor enterprise either. The facility took serious funding to build it all. And time. There's more to it than we saw. Places like that don't spring up overnight. And all in secret. The owners, whoever they may be, were none too pleased by your escape, I'm sure. Anything else? That's all we got. That's not much. It's thin, I agree. A basement, a middle-aged orc, and a long-forgotten world event. Wait, we're still missing something. Who paid for this? I don't know his exact identity. I didn't set up the run. Monica did. I warned her. I told her not to take the job, but she assured me that it would be a cakewalk. Monica was approached recently by a man who calls himself Green Winters. He used to be a prominent activist in the F-state political scene. I had never much liked the man, and I certainly never trusted him. But Monica, she would do anything for her cause, anything for the Flux state. Winter swore that the data it was after was crucial to ensuring the future stability of the Flux. And that was all it took. Sounds like he's our best lead then. Yes, most definitely. It's clear that Green Winters has involved us in something much larger than he led Monica to believe. When he finds out what happened on the run, he's probably gonna go rabbit. We need to chase him down before that happens. Any leads? There's a man in the cruise bazaar, a Turk named Altug Buragazi. He owns a little soy cough shop just down the way called Cafe Sieve. The man is also a purveyor of information. I've done business with him from time to time. By the way, German is definitely not one of my known languages, and a lot of Eastern European languages are just beyond me, so if I mispronounce it, I deeply apologize. If you got the pronunciation, I'll do my best. And you think you'd know something about Green Winters? When I discovered Monica's renewed association with Green Winters, I contacted Altug. One of his people has been keeping tabs on Winters ever since. As I said, I didn't trust the man. Oh, it's not Cruise Bazaar, it's Croix Bazaar? LT Buragazi, if you need it. For good reason, it would seem. I'll talk to Altug and see what he knows about Green. Very well, tell him I sent you. I'll do what I can to dig into the information you uncovered already, sparse as it may be. Gain 5 karma. Oh no, a dog! As you start towards the safe house door, a large four-legged form steps around the corner. Dante, Monica's dog, an enormous mongrel of indeterminate breed. A low whimper emerges as he enters the room. Oh, shit. Dante. Don't worry, boy. We'll look after you. At the sight of Monica's dog, Amsil's eyes well up. He inhales but can't quite catch his breath. He started whimpering an hour ago, turned into a full-blown howl. He wouldn't stop. That's when I realized something bad had happened. Aw, look at him! Looking down at those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. He lets out a small whine and rubs his head at you. Dante leans into you and looks mournfully, pressing his ribs against your leg. I guess the dog's going with you, Chester. Well, perhaps a bit of Monica lives on in Dante. Return to the safe house when you finish with Altug, mein Freund. Or mein Freund. With a little help, he can help us locate Green Winters and we can get to the bottom of this. And now, I think we all should take a moment for Monica. That's how you know it's bad, when the dog shows up and he instantly knows. Dietrich turns his head at your approach. His aging face is traced with a network of faint scars, the legacy of too many fights over too many years. While he still retains a degree of strength and vigor, it's obvious that the shaman you see today is a shadow of his former self. Despite all there is, there's still an aura of power surrounding the man. He raises his bottle, offering it to you. Chester, welcome! Got a pile of schnapps that needs sharing, and we got fallen comrade to drink to. Prost! The liquor in the bottle is crystal clear, and as you raise it, you catch an intoxicating whiff of cloves and caramel. It tastes of sweet corn and walnuts with a lingering aftertaste of buttery toffee. Man, this sounds fucking great! You swallow a swig and return the bottle to Dietrich's outstretched hand. He takes a long pull and lock eyes with you. Let me ask you a question, Chester. What made you choose Berlin? What do you want to know? Monica told me you moved here from the Rhine-Ruhr Megaplex. Made it sound like you've been there for a good many years. Successful at that. Hey Chummer, how goes the game? Well, much as tradition for cyberpunk stories, it went shit real quick. And now we have a very mad ogress against us at the moment. Wait, is she an orc or an ogre? It's a man to wonder why you packed up and moved here. member of our old crew betrayed me. Ain't that a pisser? I think I did all sorts of things, but betrayal always makes me see red. Right there with you. I vented the son of a bitch before I left the Ruhrplex. Iger is an orc. She's got the tusks. Okay. The bastard deserved no less in your position. I'd have done the same thing. So after all this went down, you decided to bail at a Ruhrplex and went to Berlin. Am I getting that right? More or less. There's not much left for me in the Ruhrplex, and Monica made me a hell of an offer. Ah, yes, Monica. Well, it comes back to our gal, don't it? So let me ask you, what was your relationship with her anyway? I know the two of you knew each other way back, and she was pretty coy about these things. We are treading into, dangerously personal territory here, mein Freund. Oh wait, sorry about that. Never been much for boundaries. I'll say I'd like it if you tell me. I always intended to get to know Monica better, but it's too late to ask her that in person. I knew Monica well enough to know what you mean. She did have a mysterious way about her. So what's the deal between you two? Friends? Right there with you, and privileged to say so. She's one of the best women I've ever known. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time, and the ball's almost at me. Thanks for the talk. For what it's worth, I'm happy you're here with us. Rest in peace, Monica. We'll miss you, girl. I have karma to spend. And that shit show tells me I should probably spend it in, a little bit more. Use a calculate chance with magical attacks. I should probably bump up spellcasting. Howdy Wang, I successfully upgraded my PC. Congratulations! I'm surprised you're able to get parts enough in time. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck it. Let's grab some charisma as well. That's why Dietrich is cool. He's in his 50s, and is the Dragon Slayer Shaman since he's constantly seeking out bigger and nastier threats. But he's still got the cool uncle vibes. Yup. Oh wait, Dog's on the team. I guess the dog has stats? Not a whole lot, though.
I got a gun.
Race creature. Man, I only have 1,250 yen. That's just like 12 bucks. Spellcasting. The chat wanted to see wizardry. Chester? Oh, right. Okay, the question is, do I talk with, the girls? Because I have a feeling one of them really doesn't want to talk to me. But I should probably square this away. Something I could do for you, fearless leader? We need to talk about Monica. Not right now, we don't. Don't push me on this. One of these days we're gonna hash it out, and you can talk all you like about the clusterfuck, but that won't be today. Alright, I get the hint. I'll give you your space. Good. Yeah, Iger is going to be rough around the edges. Like, she was not okay with us out the gate, and it only got worse. I think that's more than 125 bucks in new yen. Oh, right, it's not yen, it's new yen. And it's analogous to the euro. Glory is beautiful in a waifish sort of way. Her features are almost elvish in their delicacy, but there's something cold about her that you find slightly unsettling. What's more unsettling is her chrome. Gloria is rocking a heavy load of cyberware from head to toe. She looks to be more composed of plastic and metal than skin and bone. In the shadows, individuals such as this are anything but uncommon, but Glory's cyberware is first generation. All of it. Bulky, invasive, practically museum pieces. This chrome was obsolete well before she was born. Chester, can I help you? Do I want to do the bad thing and read her aura? Because we have that.
You ask yourself, is Chester a good boy?
Good is subjective, Festivore.
Listen, I know it's cyberpunk dystopian, but is Chester more morally upstanding than the rest?
That's kind of the weird thing, because I'm pretty sure this is necessary to lead into her backstory. Also, I am stretching, thank you. But I'm not 100% sure if I want to go through with it, because namely, it seems like a dick move to just go up to her and then read her aura. I think I should still have some water in the tanker, too. Ugh, jeez. Ah. Oy. What? A little bit. Aura reading is non-invasive. It's about equivalent to check out what someone's wearing. Alright then. I probably shouldn't do it out the gate though. Feels like poor etiquette. How are you holding up? Don't worry about me. I'm solid. You sure? You look a million miles away. I'll be with you when it counts. Right now, it doesn't. Any idea what we should do next? Find our missing client, get some answers. Beyond that, find another Decker. Monica won't be easy to replace. Best start looking now. Well, unfortunately, I am a wizard, and that comes with some generally scrupulous things, so let's aura read. Without shifting your attention away from Glory, you allow your consciousness to partially slip into the astral plane. As your third eye opens to the hidden world around you, you feel the familiar tingle of dormant senses awakening. The room that you're standing in slowly shifts to match its true nature, a lifeless expanse of gray, ugly, and cold. Your own body, however, explodes into a swirling chaos of scintillating color. As the astral plane shimmers into view, you focus on Glory. You can still see her with her corporeal vision, her delicate frame, the bulky cyberware, the faraway look in her eye. But laid over at the top of her physical body, there's a slight shimmer. Her aura, damaged as though it may be. The chrome that Glory is sporting has really done a number on her. Whatever she had been before she went under the knife, her aura is now reminiscent of the room she's standing in. A cold, dead thing, mockingly sculpted into a facsimile of life. Somewhere within that mutilated aura, a shred of humanity awaits, but finding it isn't going to be easy. Suddenly, Glory's body language changes. The look on her face is somewhere between suspicion and alarm. I got something in my teeth? You're staring. With an aura this shredded by cyberware and surgery, it's going to take a minute to gather any useful information. Just trying to figure you out, Glory. You've got a lot going on beneath the surface. I imagine that we all do, yourself included. Yet you don't find me gawking at you. As Glory speaks, you continue to focus, shifting through the void left by her vintage chrome to find the tatters of her original essence. Finally, you catch a glimpse of color, a flash of her true self, and behind it, something else. In a reflexive panic, your third eye slams shut. The hidden world of the astral plane disappears from view, but an afterimage of what you saw remains twisted in your mind. Glory was magically active. The shred of her essence that flitted past your vision left you sure of it. What's more, you wager she had real power once. Terrifying power, of a sort that you could only guess at. All this was surprising, but it was what you saw behind her aura that chilled you to your core. There's something connected to Gloria's essence. A metaphysical tether stitched to the fabric of her soul. It reminded you of a leash. You can't say for sure what was holding the other end, but whatever it was enormous, ancient, and cruel. And you can't shake the feeling that as you looked into it, it stared back. Trembling, you find yourself in the mundane world. Gloria is still staring at you, her neutral expression ever so slightly tinged with annoyance. Oy. So rude! But I don't think I ever got to do this, because I think I don't remember if I had this capacity when I first played. We need to talk about what I saw in your aura. I knew this would happen. Look, that's my own business and none of yours. Understand? Look, I know you're protective of your past. I can respect that. But something terrible's happening to you. Actually, Agreed, but the thing I saw that was tied to your aura is much my business as yours. It saw me. It saw you? That's what you're worried about? You'll be fine. Want to know a secret? It's been watching you your entire life. You just never knew it was watching. Until now. Some of us have bigger problems. For some of us it takes a more direct interest. But I fixed that years ago. The interest is still there, but I can't do anything about it anymore. Not unless I let it. So drop it, okay? Look, I understand you're trying to help me and I appreciate it. I do. But I'm not really ready to talk about it yet. Maybe when we get to know each other a little better, okay? Until then, just give me my space. Yeah, maybe that was a little invasive. Also, hey look, that's how you know this is cyberpunk. Hexagons.
So I just know it means bees.
Yes, that's my true magic, Festivore. Bee magic! Also, hey look, pretty sure this is a reference to Akira, because that's like the general silhouette of the motorcycle at the end.
What better structure, work structure, and aesthetic should you strive for as a megacorp than taking out of bees?
I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good model, honestly. Ryan Yuger Import Shop. God, this Dante's fucking huge. Holy shit. Mullet Hoyley. The dwarvish tech vendor smiles at you with practice ease, her almond eyes twinkling with the glare of a dozen trid screens. She speaks in a clipped, heavily accented German. Welcome to Data Heaven. May I help you with something? I'm just browsing, don't mind me. I'm not really smart enough for technology, let's say. I mean, if I were, maybe Monica would have lived. Is Dante a hellhound? That's not a normal dog. Hard to say. Like, where's our stuff? Like, that looks like a normal dog to me. This is kind of a mutt. Race creature. The normal dog says he has one in everything. He's about as good a hacker as me. We'll get along just fine. We needed to find, the Civis? Oh yeah, it's right here, because it's gold. Can we turn the dog into a wizard too? I wish. Who are you? Jan Goldschmidt. Hello, my friend. A fine day for Soykov, yes? Yes, it's certainly a beautiful day. From the back of the store, the voice of the shopkeep cuts you off. Don't mind the fool in the chair. He roars like a traumatized walrus, stewing all day in his own sweat. I only tolerate him because he takes Soykov by the bucket. Goldschmidt responds with a raucous belly laugh. Apparently he finds the shopkeeper's insults to be hilarious. Ah, Altug, mein Freund. You are as quick-witted and sharp-tongued as ever. I bow to you. Are you gonna... To bow to me, you'd have to first vacate your chair. I'll summon a team of determined young men in Nox to assist with that task. With luck, you'll be on your feet by nightfall. Enough of the senseless bickering. You have approached me for a reason, yes? Tell me, what can Jan Goldschmidt do for you? You know what? No! Not gonna poke this. I'm done here. This is bad news. Special today is a caramel Soykov. Dante! I'll fetch his water dish. Perhaps a coffee for our friend here? Black coffee, please. Very well. A Soykov. Oh. That's just lose $5. Cool. Paul Ansem sends his regards. When he hears Ansem names, the Turk's voice lowers and his accent becomes less exaggerated. His eyes take on an annoying look. Ah, very good. Please express to Amsel my appreciation of his patronage. If he needs any more catering jobs seen to the future, I'll always be happy to provide. Paul is always pleased to send business your way, Herr Bogatsky. Buragazi. He was hoping you could discuss some of the details of this Green Winters order with me. Of course, of course. Herr Amsel is too kind. Come! A young woman bustles from the back room. Her gum chewing is loud enough to hear over the noise of the coffee grinders. Buragazi spits something out in rapid-fire Turkish. As you wish, uncle. I'll see to it right away. She offers you a shy grin, snaps her gun, and hurries back into the room where she came from. My girl is arranging to make contact with the chef as we speak. This will likely take some time. My chef is a busy man. While we wait, I wonder if he would be so kind as to run a small errand for me. A trifle, really. I hate to trouble you. I'm embarrassed to even ask, but I would be most appreciative of your help. What is this trifle? The errand is simple. I've installed a number of data taps to Berlin's fiber optic network as part of my civic duty, you understand? These taps provide free matrix access for all who live in the Croix Bazaar. Evening, how goes mercenarying? Bad! Our last job went tits up! Also, I didn't notice the sub from like an hour ago from Callie. Thanks for the sub. In order to maintain their anonymity, each tap's protocol buffer must be reset every few days. I simply wish for you to visit each data tap and reset it. That's it, no catch? There's no catch, I assure you. It's time-consuming and a bit tedious, nothing more. Just reset the taps and come back when you finish. There should be 3 of them scattered around the neighborhood. The first one's just outside. Look for a metal box with a yellow arrow painted atop it. By the time we return, I should have the information Aramsel requested. Come along, buddy. We gotta do some work. God, I thought that said data taps 5 for a second. I was really confused. Is it just out? Oh, here we go. Do I even know how to do this? I guess I do. I guess it's just like resetting a modem. Yo, is this a magic shop? Hang on. So, oh, we don't get to see this guy, I don't think. But I believe this is a very noticeable figure in the Shadowrun Returns games. Let's think about the young elf behind the counter makes your breath catch you in your chest. She is lovely to look at, but it's a strange kind of beauty. Her eyes are large and luminous and impossibly green. As she looks up at you, you can tell her irises are flecked with iridescent gold. Hello, and welcome to Aliorn's. Perhaps I could help you with something? As she smiles at you, her eyes are fixed on yours. A curious feeling of weightlessness fills your chest. It feels as though you're floating in a warm, calm sea. A gentle current pulls you closer to Absinthe, and the sensation is pleasant. As you drift, the golden specks in her eye begin to move. I'm being manipulated. Gonna look away. Marshalling your strength, you manage to avert your gaze, breaking Absinthe's stare. All at once, the floating sensation dissipates, and your consciousness snaps back. What was that? What happened? My fault and my apologies. Sometimes when I daydream, I bring others for the ride. It was unintentional, but there was no harm done, correct? You'll be fine. No skin off my back. Now let's get down to business. I have money and need magic. You'll want to talk to Aliorn. This is his establishment. Now if you excuse me, I have work to do. Oh, now I get to talk to him. Yep, this dude was a big player in the first remake. And you got I got karma? Oh, is his name Algernon? I always thought the J was silent. Greetings, young human. I am Algernon Halfdream, the owner of this establishment. In my shop, you will find only the finest in magic paraphernalia. Now tell me, how may I serve you? If you're selling, I'm buying. Can I even afford... Ooh, I could afford some stuff here. Wait, conjuring is, druid stuff. I need actual magic. Heal, lightning bolt, mana ball, mind wipe. Target ignores all enemies. Oh, it's a stun. Dispel. Acid stream. Wow, there's a lot here. Distraction. Armor. Already have mana bolt, strip armor. Oh, what to pick here? I feel like I need heal at the very least. Flamethrower is the big damage spell. Damage 12. Yeah, that's pretty good. Mana ball is very nice. Mana ball? Oh, this is my grenade, isn't it? Though we don't have a lot of money to work with. I definitely feel like I need a big dick spell, but that also means we're not getting heal. Let's get Flamethrower because it's damage but a budget, and we'll get heal. And it looks like my spellbook could hold 5 spells? But that'll do for now. Dancer's bag. Probably shouldn't fuck with that, gonna be real. The U-Bahn Moritzplatz. I do like that they even got graffiti here. That's a really good touch. You're leaving controlled sector. I'm guessing the Kreuz Bazaar is an uncontrolled sector. If you have grenades, it's free money since you know... true. But who would I sell it to? Also, simple job, but where are these terminals, my man? You looking for some magic, mein Freud? You got the cash, old Zach's got the flash. This elf's clearly seen better days. His skin is weathered and emaciated, as though it's been stretched too tightly over his frame. Track marks line the crook of his arms, and dirty bandages wrap his knuckles. Despite all this, he seems cheerful enough. The elf fixes his twinkling, bugged-out eyes on yours and offers you a broad smile, displaying a set of, impossibly white teeth. When he speaks to you, his voice is surprisingly deep. Guten Tag, my friend. You're here for some magic? Because Zach Flash is your magic man. You street mage? Street mage? Me? Do I look like a street mage to you? No, chummer, I'm not a street mage. I got the magic in my blood and the magic in these bags, but you won't catch old Zach studying these spell books. Well, in case, let's talk about the magic you got in the bag there. Oh, a little bit of everything. I got your Zen and your Hyper, your Nitra and your Nova Coke. If you want it, I've got it. I've even got a special concoction of my own design. But I wouldn't recommend it unless you're serious about getting high. Oh, he's a drug dealer. He doesn't actually have magic. Nah, I changed my mind. Toodles? You were promising magic, man. I was fucking lied to. How dare you lie to Chester Harding? Street wizard. Crack wizard. He's certainly a wizard. Oh, this is the medical ward. Okay. It's funny because I recognize the building from the SNES Shadowrun game. Simi. Warming herself in the dim light of a drying street lamp is a waif of a girl who looks far too worn for her years. The Mother Superior, she says there will be 7 of me to care for. I need to see to them. 7 of... what? 2 do you care for? The Captain's children. The Mother Superior says there are 7. She says I am to be governess to their children. You notice a chipjack pouring out beneath the young woman's unruly hair. The vacant look in her eye marks her as likely a BTL junkie, lost between reality and any number of better-than-life virtual constructs. I need money to get back to them. I'm gonna step away now? Yes, good. I need to rejoin the children. So yeah, that is,
Back away slowly, back away slowly.
Yeah, I don't know how to approach someone who's addicted to a better reality. Boy howdy! I'm just a phone ringing. Why does a payphone ring? A monotone pitch-adjusted voice begins speaking almost immediately. The Schockwellenreiter's contact for this case is no more. Chester Harding is listed as a follow-up contact. This is our only secured line to this case. Please listen to our following instructions carefully if you are a supporter of our cause. Who are the Schockwellenreiter? They are fighting for the freedom and liberty of information in Berlin. The estate manages many things, but information remains controlled. Corporations keep any information they can under lock and key, silencing dissent, indiscretions, and the truth. Our goal is to liberate the information so that any who wish to access it may do so, and so that the estate can regulate itself based on truth. We are simply a collection of like-minded individuals working towards this cause. We have phone booths in strategic locations throughout the city. Within each one, you may find a request posted for specific information. If you can obtain a copy of it, return here and submit it via the port below the receiver. We will verify the authenticity and post an undoctored copy onto the Matrix ourselves. Ooh, I like these guys. This sounds like cool. This sounds like cool hacker shit. It's our stated goal for this information to remain free to all. However, you will be compensated for sought-after information. I'll keep an eye out. Well, interesting job. I mean, it seems humdrum, right? WikiLeaks in the time of cyberpunk and goblins, basically. As you are resetting the data tap, you notice that someone has duct taped a small homemade receiver to the system. An earplug dangles from the receiver. Huh. The sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out two distinct voices. A nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker. A man who speaks in a higher-pitched, breathy tone. Just heard Monica. Need to verify. Good for us. Good for us. A sound like a conveyor belt starts adding to the noise of machinery, and you can't make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later. Think our next step is? Wait. Isn't ready to make a move yet. Have to be patient. See who steps up. Could be something more. More conveyor belt startup noises. All you can hear is the sound of machinery. Some sort of motorized vehicle starts up, drowning out everything else. A bell rings loudly again and again. It sounds like a telephone. You hear the sound of a door slamming shut, and the noise of machinery is suddenly muffled. There's a rattle of plastic, and the ringing stops. The nasal's voice can be heard again in a sing-song voice. Guten Tag. How may I help you? I heard. Yes, he knows. I told him it wasn't time to make a move yet. What? You think I'm an idiot? The council needs to meet again. I know, getting everyone in the same room is challenging. Getting them to agree to a course of action is even more. From my perspective, the Kreuz Bazaar was only stable because of her. If she really is out of the way, well, we'll see, won't we? Yeah, I know. What can I say? Things go slow in the flux sometimes. You hear the sound of a door opening again, and the cacophony of machinery fills the line. You can't make out anything anymore. Somebody is really happy that Monica's dead. A bizarre monument towers before you. At the top of the pedestal, the form of an angel stands, its outstretched wings looking over the small park. But the material is strange and uneven, giving the statue a cold, Frankenstein-esque appearance. It appears that the artist has welded this monument together from various metal scraps and pieces of junk. As you approach, a small, grimy monitor at the base of the statue flickers dimly to life. The grainy face of a smug young orc appears on screen. Hello there, I am Herbert Kunzel, the creator of this monument. What would you like to know? Statue name. This is my tribute to victory, the victory of anarchy. It is both a citation and parody of the statue we destroyed some 20 years ago. You may remember it from the history trids as the Sigsalu, or Goldels? Cool. Not really here to learn history. Or maybe I am. Actually, that's a good point. Does that terminal actually have a request? Nothing. Okay. Might be best to check back with the cafe owner. The Berlin Victory Column is what that thing was. Oh, I vaguely remember that. Now, where was the cafe? There you are. Welcome back. How may I serve you? I finished your little trifle, Herr Buragazi. Ah, very good. I assume you had no difficulties? Difficulties, no. One of the taps had been modified, though. Someone was using it as a surveillance device. Of course they were. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't. This is Berlin, after all. In the flux, everyone spies. If you do not spy, how will you know who is in power and who will be in power next? If you are to stay here, Effendim, you must get used to it. Who enters the Turkish bath will sweat, as my uncle Taydimer always says. Nevertheless, I shall have someone look into it. Wait, there's more. I listened in on the tap and heard something. Might be important. Oh ho! Tell me, oh listener at the keyholes, what did you hear on this surveillance tap you found? I like that little nod there. Listener of keyholes being an old way to listen in on things, because locks were a lot more open than what we have these days. Couldn't make out much. A nasally woman and a high-pitched man. It seemed pleased Monica was out of the picture. News travels fast in Berlin. Those two are known to me. Is there more? The woman got a call. She talked about a council meeting to decide if they should make a move. Then she was drowned out by heavy machinery. Most excellent. It is indeed fortuitous that you discovered this information, though it is not unexpected. I'll have someone attend this council meeting and report back. Keep me in the loop. With that out of the way, let us return to pressing business. He barks a stream of rapid-fire Turkish, and the gum-chewing young lady comes out hurried to the counter. The menu for Herr Amson, uncle. Please extend my consolations to him. The death of Fraulein Schaefer must have hit him hard. Please expect my condolences as well. I only just heard the news. Monica was an important cause for the important part of this community. Few know how important. The memory stick Kami just handed you should contain all the information Herr Amsel requires of our chef in the field. Should you require my services in the future, you know where to find me. Until then, good day. Well, that was shockingly easy comparatively. Figured I'd get screwed over relatively quickly there. And I got some magic out of the equation, so that's pretty good. God, I remember this fucking song. Boy howdy. Ah, looks like we got a meeting going. I got nothing more to say, boss. Let's get this run taken care of. You can hit me up again later if you want to talk. I see. Chester, you get the information? Yep, got this memory stick right here. Let's see what he has to say. Navigates a series of command line menus and a wall of amber text floods the screen. Amsel scans it, mouthing the words as his eyes flip back and forth. That clinic he passed by during that sells meds in case you need to stock up. That's what I figured as much. But we did just kind of blow all of our funds on magic. So maybe not the best decision, but hey. I feel like I need something more than, Power Bolt! Buragazi's Agent Tail Green.
Power drill! Pulls out a power drill. Oh shit!
I mean, that shit was pretty fucked in Sleeping Dogs. Buragazi's Agent Tail Green winters to a hotel in a cesspool of keys called Drogenkeep. The hotel is called Das Kellhaus. It is a renovated factory nestled deep in the heart of Drogenkeep. It appears Winters is holed up there. Recently, there was some contention between the two gangs over control of this neighborhood. Due to gang violence, the agent refused to follow Winters inside of the hotel, when he confirms that he is still inside. Well, what are we waiting for? Gear up, we got a hotel to raid. Gloria and Dietrich pause, exchanging looks with Paul. Just a moment, Iger. You're an excellent soldier, and nobody questions your competence in the field. Your loyalty to this team is equally commendable. That being said, we believe Chester is the right choice to lead this team. What? Don't mistake this decision for a reprimand. Monica considered your contributions to the team to be invaluable. But we all know that what she wasn't comfortable with was putting a soldier in charge. This is unbelievable. You want to put the rookie in charge again? Do you people learn from your mistakes? Chester's the reason we're still alive, Iger. He kept us together and let us out of there in one piece, making him your golden boy. This is more of your flux state idiocy at your work, isn't it? That's what Monica believed in. Yeah, and look what that got her. Let me give you a piece of advice. In the field, only two things matter: the mission and survival. Everything else is a distraction. Your ridiculous politics have no place on a Shadowrun. What can I say? We're German. We have a history of strong political views. Screw it, let's put an end to this. I got the skill and experience to lead the team. Chester, on the other hand, was appointed by Monica as a joke. If you'd rather take the lead, I'll abide by that. But I want to hear each of you say it. They already have, you're just not listening. You stay out of this. The moment she raises her hand at you, Dante's ears lay back and he lets out a low growl. Reflexively, she takes a half step back. I think we heard what Dante has to say. As for my part, Chester saved our lives back there. You may not believe it, but he did. The way I see it, it means I follow his lead a while longer. I'll trust in Monica's judgment, therefore I'll trust in his judgment. This discussion is finished, Iger. Chester will take Monica's place as the leader. Man, this one's fucked up. Why would anyone do this? This is so rude. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this team and Monica's legacy alive. That includes taking your advice, Iger. That's big of you. I don't agree with this decision, but I will respect it. Chester takes the lead. Conversation closed. Let's move. We need to focus on chasing down Green. Maximum rudeness. I get why Iger's pissed, but like, there's nothing to gain from being antagonistic about it. Indeed. I've transferred the information that we received from Altug to the computer terminal in the next room. It used to be Monica's personal workstation, Chester. Now it's yours. She kept a variety of notes and dossiers on that machine. I also just reviewing it when you have the time. Good hunting. I will eagerly await your return. I wouldn't suggest driving to Dogan Keep. The roads aren't safe. Taking the U-Bahn will be faster anyway. Yeah, thanks for the tip. Iger nods and turns to check your equipment. The rest disperses in turn. You are now in command of a team of Shadowrunners. When traveling to a new mission mission locations, you'll be able to choose which members of your team to bring and modify their loadout. When members of your team become permanently incapacitated, they'll be automatically extracted for emergency medical care. They'll be patched up and ready for action the next time you return to the safe house. Avoid this loss of firepower by always carrying some Bumona trauma kits into the field. They can be purchased at the street dock near the cruise bazaar. Iger's not just pissed, but also in shock because Monica was her closest friend and she wasn't there to help because she was on Overwatch. Part of her anger is projecting blame because there's nothing she can do. Yeah, that's why I'm trying not to be rude about this, is because this is a very delicate situation. Because mainly we are thrust into a position of leadership with a group of people that we don't know. So trying to, like, act like you know these people or try to, like, you know, force some semblance of power over them won't really do anything. In this situation, you kind of just have to feel it out and vibe. It's part of why it's so easy to get along with Dietrich, is because, like, it's the same, he's kind of got the same idea of, like, let it be. Meanwhile, Monica and Dietrich are kind of like... Monica? Glory and Dietrich are like two odd situations of the established team. Iger being the one of the more established people having the sense of superiority, while Glory is very aloof and not really talkative. So you have two shells to break through here. Also a cute dog. I guess we're in mission mode, so we're not allowed to really do anything. Your workstation and mission computer, the command center for your team's operation, and your last link to Monica Schaefer. Your thoughts and words live on in this machine. At times, it's easy to forget that she's gone. The cold blue tones of the workstation's menu fill the screen. A blinking message signifies that you have no unread messages. Access the BBS. Relevant keywords. Killer in Seattle. Anyone reading about this city's got a Lone Star contract and they can't catch the guy. The Emerald City Ripper has been on a spree and so far no one has a clue. Pathetic. If something like this happened on my block, some vigilantes would have tracked him down and stopped him. Shows how good state payroll cops are. Who said it's a he? I don't got any leads. Ha! I'll be in Seattle next week. Forward any info you got about this Ripper, and I'll see about taking him out for a date with my Walther. I'm sure Lone Star will have a fat reward waiting for whoever blasts this goon. I would not trust someone who names himself Pro Shot. The Emerald City Ripper is a tie-in to the first Shadowrun campaign. Like, the tabletop, the Generation 3 video games, or Shadowrun Returns. Who is Blutz? I think that's the name. I'm still recovering from the logs. This hot dogger just trashed my land trade hosting server. Sounds like some kid pissed over his cartoons getting cancelled. Left a bunch of garbage files all over my disk and I'm cleaning them up all day. They should make you pass a dumbass test before you're allowed to deck in this town. Dead man switch. Ah, okay. I don't remember the Emerald City Ripper in Shadowrun Returns, but like, it's been a long fucking time since I played it. Don't I have a review of that on my channel? Or did I review Hong Kong? I can't remember which. Step up your security. Write some white ICs if you can. At least make the kid's hair stand on end for a few hours next time he tries it. Who is Tolstoy? He seems to be talking up a lot of threads here. Just make sure your IC is quick. Heavy-hitting IC is no good if you can't catch up with Intruder. A fact I take advantage of on a regular basis. It's been a while. It's a neat callback to Dead Man Switch. I'm gonna play the Super Nintendo combat music when you... Oh, I love that song so much! Always running, ACW. The Smiling Bandit strikes again! Like clockwork. If you two are finished, I did have IC on the thing. Tracked the hole down, grocery store across the street was piggybacking on my land and left an unsecured jack point in a bathroom stall. Old as hell maintenance jack and fuse box and my security ignored it. Mystery solved. Shadowland is in your personal tech support board, Lumens. Glad to see you fixed your own problems. Only way you're gonna learn. Team personnel files. View Monica's entry on Amcell. Paul, talented and well-connected fixer with contacts all over Berlin. That he's more to me than that, of course, but that's neither here nor there. Dietrich, one of my dearest friends and a shaman of tremendous power. A good man to have on your side in a fight. I tend to use Dietrich as a support role. His magic can dramatically bolster the combat effectiveness of a frontliner like Iger or Glory. But when the chips are down, he's more than capable of dishing out punishment on his own. Can't think of much else to say about him, just a good, reliable guy. He is getting a little long in the tooth, though, for a Shadowrunner. I'm not sure how many more years he has ahead of him in this game, but I'll be happy to run with him as long as he's able. We'll see, I suppose. So she's webcamming these dossiers in a bunk bedroom. This seems ill-advised. Hearing people talk about how unmemorable DMS is making me laugh at how much I do remember. Well, that just shows how much you like the game. Can't fault you for that. It's just that, like, for me, it's been such a long time, and I don't remember much of anything about it. The one thing I do remember is, like, the big collection of big dick names there, and my only thought was, I feel kind of fucking out of place here. Glory. Our damaged enigma. I've known her for about 5 years, but I don't think I ever really know her. Somehow, I doubt anyone will. On an operational level, Glory's solid. That Chromaverse may be old, but it gets the job done. I've seen her take a troll apart with her hand razors, and when her adrenaline pump is going, she moves faster than anyone. On top of that, she's a competent field medic. I don't know where she learned medicine. Another question mark, but she patched me up at least a dozen times. Between her skills with the medkit and Dietrich's magic, we haven't had much trouble with serious injuries. And in our line of work, that's a luxury. That's the interesting thing, that it really shows how kind of shaky the camaraderie of the team was before this. Because even though, like, it seemed good on the surface, Iger was really quick to blame everybody else for Monica's death, even though we had a very professional medic on the team who probably already looked into what she was accusing us of. Monica was the glue of the team, yeah, and it's already starting to unravel. That's really all I know about Glory. She keeps to herself, barely talks, and spends most of her off time staring at nothing. I've seen this kind of behavior before, of course. Something bad happened in her past. Deep down, I think she's still running from it. And I'm sure that her cyberware ties into it somehow. I don't know, maybe someday she'll open up to me. I'd like to think she will. We'll see, I suppose. Can you save Monica? Oh, no, she's fucking doomed. She is your team Decker, and no matter what happens, she goes in for the big hack that gets her killed. Iger. What's to say about her? She's smart, strong, hell of a soldier. In a close-up fight, I've seen her take apart an entire security team with a shotgun. She's even more dangerous at range. It's a handy thing, having a trained sniper on the team. All in all, we enjoy one hell of an advantage thanks to her. Unfortunately, there are some disadvantages too. All that military training left her rigid, I suppose. Unlike the others, Iger isn't content to go with the flow. She wants lists, maps, timetables, a hierarchy, and she wants it formalized. I don't think she realizes it, but giving her what she wants would destroy this team. Gloria and Dietrich wouldn't put up with it for more than a day or two. I know I wouldn't. But she keeps on pushing all the same. One of these days, this situation is going to come to a head. I just hope it doesn't happen soon. Okay. What shit does she have on me? My secret weapon. I've run enough with him to know that he's trustworthy. Good in a fight, but beyond that, it's just good to see him again. There aren't many people left from the old days. Far too few. And him... well, he was always the best of them. Basic mana bolt. Basic power bolt. Yeah, sure. Gas me up. Whatever. God, that was sappy. Mental note, re-record this before he gets a chance to see it. At any rate, if anything happens to me, it's good to know that he'll be on hand to fill my shoes. It's not what Iger would want, but it would be what's best for the team. Jobs directory. Maybe your one kick practiced 10,000 times. It's not about the power, it's the fact that you keep splaffing magic like it's bullets. Doesn't look like the terminal has anything, unfortunately. So how does saves work in this game? I can save at any time, right? Lying out there, casting level 1 Mana Bolt and Power Bolt, meanwhile the other wizards are... It's funny because Dietrich has Haste and Aim, which are really good spells. Unfortunately, I couldn't really afford any of the good ones. I just took Heal because it's just a good general purpose one. Okay, good. I was just looking at the time and I was just like, oh boy. Hopefully this game's save system is generous. But, time for the first mission. Assemble the team. Das Kesselhaus, hotel and nightclub, crown jewel of Drogenkeep, the filthiest kites in Berlin. Opening the door to the ground level dance club is like bashing your head into a wall of sound. Flashing lights stab your eyes, and the air is perfumed with cheap synth oil and engine grease. Everything in here is cranked up to 11, a playground for the numb. Green Winters is somewhere in this building. You steel yourself for the sensory assault and step inside. The team makes a quick check of their gear and follows you into Das Kesselhaus. I should give this grenade to literally anyone else, shouldn't I? You want a second grenade, Iger? Loaned.
Just learn telekinesis. You use magical telekinesis to throw the grenade.
Oh, that'd actually be a pretty good idea. I should learn that. Instead of learning this fire spell. Fucking what? For karma. That's enough to get us another etiquette. So one thing I've always wondered, what is a socialite? Because from what I'm guessing, it's just basically someone who bums around socializing with people. Also, yes, Kaz. 2 hours 30 time for the first mission. We had to fucking do a lot of background work.
Well,
Oh. Aristocrat. Death said it best by calling it a Kardashian. I was like, oh, I get it. What's up, Festivore?
Yeah, I was about to basically say, like, kind of like Nouveau Reach, like, people go around and just, like, chat each other up.
We should probably go with Shadowrunner, because I feel like Chester's a very, like, a very rakish kind of individual. Usually whenever I play these games, I always typically go corporate and socialite. But I feel like I want to go something different because, boy howdy, has life radicalized me in the 10 years since I've played this fucking game. But yeah, I think
being radicalized.
But yeah, I think 2 etiquettes is good. Is pretty good. The troll working the door might be the shortest you've ever seen and the thickest. Despite the pounding music and writhing bodies, his face is buried in a comic book. He looks up, gives you a once-over, and sighs. Welcome to Das Kesselhaus, now under new management. Again. There's no cover, just go on and get your fix. There's a corner at the bar over there, he'll take care of you. Just play nice or you'll meet Air Zap. Have fun. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you know him. I doubt it. This place is filled with interesting people just dying to meet you, so go meet him. His name is Green Winters. Know of him? No. I point people to the bar. If someone starts trouble, I give them a taste of Air Zap. That's it. That's all I do. Thanks, buddy. I'm guessing Air Zap is the thing in his back. I don't know if I want to party with anyone here. Music out here on the floor is way too loud for comfort. The scene going down at the bar is even louder. The dealer on duty stands impassively behind the bar. A desperate-looking young woman is pleading for him, to little effect. Alright, Silke. I'm gonna explain how this works to you one more time. I get my cash, you get your cram. No cash, no cram. Period. But I need it, come on! I have cash, I totally do. It's up in my room, but you guys won't let me go up there to get it. Hotel's under new management, beautiful. You don't have a room anymore. Whatever was up there, you might as well forget about it. But that was all I had, and you know I have to get it right. Soon. Well, maybe we could work out a trade. Cram for services. Come on, Cromer, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You want the cram, or not? That ain't gonna happen, chummer. Not now, ever, or ever. I give you half an hour before the shakes set in. When that happens, you know where to find me. I do not like this guy. An expensive oh, this is checking. An expensive bottle of scotch, but from the guess you could guess that it's 50% water. Leave me alone. I got problems to deal with. We could definitely offer her help, but like, can we do that? We're a wizard, not a fucking tea leaf. About the only likable person in this place is the bouncer because he's just drawing a paycheck for being a wall. Sounds like new management stole your property. Answer some questions and I'll help you get it back. Really? That'd be incredible. I really need some money and I left some things in there, you know, personal stuff. I mean, I could be discreet. My stuff is in room 304. That's where me and Naja and Sarah were staying until, well, you know. I'll be waiting right here when you get back down. So what do you need to know? You hear of a guy named Green Winters? No? Oh, wait, yeah, I bumped into him a few days ago. I remember him because his name sounds like a chewing gum. I don't think I remember seeing him leave, so he's probably holed up in his room. I'm sure there's still some people up there, the ones that the gangsters missed. Or they locked themselves in. I need to get up to the hotel. Anyone any idea who I'd talk to for that? You can talk to Frank. He's the floor manager. He'd have an elevator key. He's over there on the VIP balcony. See the greasy jackass in the oversized suit? That's Frank. What can you tell me about this hotel? Well, it's nice enough for a factory. Well, the second floor is a security station. Lots of high-tech stuff up there. And I've heard stories about the penthouse level. Something about a sealed vault. There's supposed to be something real valuable in there, but no one knows what it is. Doesn't stop him from talking about it, though. Well, you've been very helpful. I'll see what I could do. So now we gotta talk to Filthy Frank. Wait, let me talk to you. Pinned to the floor, manager's too expensive for this neighborhood and too baggy for his suit named Frank. Yeah? What do you need? I need to get into the hotel. Hotel's closed. We're, fumigating for bugs. We're in Dragonkeep. You think I care about a few bugs? I need a room. Look, buddy, closed is closed, and that's what we are. Now take your business to a bar, take it outside. Ah, man. Two etiquettes, no chance. Alright, look. I'll pay you 200 bucks to fuck off. I have business upstairs. Alright, you can go up. Elevator's open. Make it quick before I change my mind. Which one's the elevator? God, how much of my money was that? That was the rest of my money. I have 45 bucks. Well, if I'm guessing what the conversion rate is, we are now officially less than 5 bucks to our name. Yeah, having etiquette is actually really good in this game, but like, it's hard to play a whole ass socialite.
You're just gonna be a socialite, you're a bum.
Yeah, I basically am. 302, they said, huh? Do not open. Well, fuck it. Oh, Jesus! I shouldn't have opened! Cover, cover, where's cover? God, they weren't kidding when they were saying fumigating. Holy shit.
Time to fumigate.
Get the fuck out of here! Oh, no. Wow, I'm getting no cover here. Holy shit. That's the look of it. That is a 5-foot-tall scorpion.
Everybody knows that the smaller the scorpion is, the more dangerous it is. The larger scorpion it is, the less dangerous it is.
Here come the snips! Oh, right, fucking... Well, if she's there... Tear it up!
Oh, highway falling for the old scorpion claws.
Wait, why did Glory only have 1 AP? Light them up! And then I set the apartment on fire accidentally. Fuck. What did you learn? Look, somebody wanted their crack. I gotta get it to them. This food is in the crisper jar. See you next week, Steven. Wait, did I go in the right room? What room did Silka say her stuff was in? It was 304. Fuck! I thought for sure it was 302! Kill someone's pet story. It attacked first! It was self-defense! God, I feel fucking horrible. You wanna go floor by floor? Yeah, but I gotta, you know, own up to a job I had promised. Cred stick. Stuffed bear. Stuffed with something, alright. And a cookbook. A signed cookbook. The question is, do I go back? I wonder if Filthy Frank's gonna be a filthy fucker. I feel like I probably should have picked up, like, the accuracy down spell as well, because I feel like that'd be really good. Well, I may be questionable in my efforts, but I always honor my promises. Here you go, 1 B&E effort. I don't think I want to Nah, I'm not gonna fucking take her money after what she's been through. Here you go. Really went up there and got my things? Yeah, and I also got stung by a scorpion. And you didn't just walk off with it. Wow. Thank you. Thanks. I love how in utter disbelief she is that someone just casually went up and got her stuff. And has spent $200 to do so. Truly, I am the world's biggest sap.
I mean, you are.
But I feel better about myself, Festivore. And isn't that what truly matters? I say 20 bucks in the hole.
You say so.
No, I know it's pretty fucking dumb. But I don't want to feel bad about myself.
I mean, you are a RPG protagonist, so to speak. So, admittedly, you're a sap.
I do like the idea that Chester is just a JRPG protagonist here.
Because, well, not a JRPG protagonist, but it's a big RPG protagonist in general. Because, you know, you're in an RPG. If people have a problem, that problem turns into a side quest. And a side quest means I gotta do it.
Yeah? What's in the safe? Oh, damn
Within
it.
reason.
Bedside table. Oh, I just stole 30 bucks from someone. Sweet! I wonder... Damn. I thought this person would be done with their passwords. Time to rob the rest of the occupants. Hell yeah, you know it. The section of wall seems to be buckling under its own weight. The aging wallpaper that lines the rest of the hallway has long since peeled away, revealing the structure of the wall underneath. While the underlying structure is reinforced with steel support struts, you can see signs of rust and metal fatigue everywhere. The entire wall looks like it could give way if the force were applied. So does this game give bad karma for taking people's stuff? Karma is your EXP. It's not what you think it is of good versus bad. Iger shoulder checks the wall and it gives way with a crunch. See, this is why you have help. Because I am a shitty wizard and I only matter in battle. Everybody else does stuff for me. And what does Iger's efforts get us? Searching through the cluttered desk, you find a small synth letter-bound journal. Leaf is revealed in a couple entries. Each of them is barely scrawled. Okay, I know Eddie's up to something. Like I heard him today talking to the guy who was in the kitchen, asking him where the cleaning supplies were at. I've seen Eddie's room. The dude's never cleaned all day in his life. I'm gonna follow him tomorrow and figure out what his deal is. Maybe he's just selling mouthwash to the hobos. I knew it. Friggin' Eddie. You saw him yesterday. I was up on the 3rd floor because the vending machine down here was out of soy calf. So you came and went over to the out-of-order latrine. He punched a code. Didn't know I was watching Digit Eddie. Put 2478 in the 3rd floor. Interesting. Not the password I was looking for, but hey, I'll take it. What's in here? They did say they were fumigating, so everybody's just like out of here. Pick up. Bumona Trauma Kit. Hey, we need some of those. Fumigating. Yeah. I'm fumigating with fire. Lots and lots of fire. They said floor 2. Oh, employees only. Don't know if we should cause any trouble. However, that bathroom prompt. What'd they say? 2478? What is Benny doing out here? Jazz. I know that name. Jazz. Combat stim that increases quickness 2 and AP 1 for... Ah, so it's just drugs. Ah, secure clothing. You know, clothing that can stop bullets. Can't believe my man was making combat sims in the bathroom. No, they're not drugs, they're stimulants. There's a difference. Caffeine is a stimulant. And this is just like that. Also, man, this place is a fucking hole. Holy shit. Is that blood or graffiti there? Yeah, there's just a blood stain here that they didn't get rid of. Classy. What says in the bathroom? Fuck and all. What am I doing here? I don't think I ever actually used any items when I played Shadowrun Returns. What's this? Bummer. Should've known. Not a whole lot up here, actually. For all the hope it was we're gonna make what is Chester's stance on drugs. My body is a temple that turns anything I put into it into dubious wizard outputs. And I don't know if putting drugs in there would give me a good wizard output. Wonder if we're gonna get yelled at for being here. Oh. What? Goons! Can't believe you're fighting gooners here. But I got a ley line. Ho ho ho, I have a ley line now. Eat it, goon. What should I be looking for with ley lines specifically? Because, I don't know what is a good, output for them. What is the ley line in this? You ever play Final Fantasy XIV? Ley lines tend to increase potency, accuracy, or both. No. Basically, I am a wizard. There are funny lines on the ground that make me a better wizard. I want to step on those lines to make my wizard eyes way better.
Ley lines, also known as the casting couch.
Yep. Do I want to stim here? Might as well. It's a free action. And it gets glory ready to go. No, don't shoot me! My bones! Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck! I thought I was in cover! Ley lines can be in inconvenient spots. I noticed! How do I cancel Dietrich's move here? Well, I can't use Electro Core at the moment because of my poor positioning. Guess I'll heal Chester. Now, what did my dumbass do? We got 2 Goon bosses! We got the Goon Enforcer. I should probably pop this bad bitch. Falling asleep on my desk. Ah, see you later, dude. Iger with the sniper rifle, huh?
Hiker, sniper.
That seems like a really big gun to be using in a rather modest living room. Alright, it's time for Glory to let her rip! Man, they really wanted to get Glory. So much so that they ignored the wizards in the room. Which was a real bad decision. I wish I had the image of the trolley problem.
Spell. Flashbang.
Wish I had the image of the trolley problem. FF14 edition. It was a black mage on the tracks. I've seen that. It's like, I think, what was it? There's a trolley, and it's not about to run over anyone, but you can see ley lines on the tracks. Chester's body count increases. There we go. Kind of fucked up though that we just ran in here and killed everyone, but hey, what can you do? Search by name, room number, and admin services. Oh god, what was the room on floor 4? I think it was 403 that we were looking for that had the thing. Nope. There we go. 405, current tenant Green Winters. Read the attached note. Guy in Master Suite on 4 asks for his room code to be changed again. Paranoid son of a bitch. Dude's been resting on one of our biggest rooms for months, so I guess I shouldn't complain. New code is 1989. Well, we found our guy at least. Admin services. Oh shit, we don't have the admin password. Well. Chester don't know what to do with this. Can't do anything with our shitty wizard eyes here. Oh. Maintenance key fob. Allows maintenance closets on hotel floors. Well, that just sounds like I got 3 floors to check out then. Man, those guys really tried to light me up for going into that room, didn't they? Hey, 62 bucks. I'll take it. Cram. That's a familiar name, actually. Cram. A designer amphetamine adds 3 AP and 2 movement. Wow, that's really fucking good. Do we make Wizard go fast? Did we go in this room? I think we peeked in but didn't really see anything. The floor at the end of this room is beginning to cave in. A trickle of light spills through the floor. With a little force, you could probably open a big hole enough to generally drop to the second floor. Oh, this is how you would ambush the staff room. Or does it get us access to the locked area? This isn't what I was expecting to be in. Please don't hurt me, I'm just a line cook. If you let me go, I won't tell anyone, I promise. Why are you locked in the kitchen? Wait, you're not one of those guys up there? I mean, I just thought... Spit it out. I thought you were one of them, you know? The gangsters that took over and shot at the place. I worked for the previous owners. When the shooting started, I shut myself in here. Whoever they are, haven't figured out how to override my keys yet. It's been a day and a half. I don't know how much longer I could stay in here. Who's the stiff at the sink? That's the head chef, Felix. He took a hit to the chest when they raided the floor. I thought I could stop the bleeding, but I couldn't. Sorry, bro. I think there's some kind of chop shop up in room 401, like low-level street dock stuff. I had to deliver room service there one day. We were short-staffed. When I saw when they opened the doors, it scared the dreck out of me. People hooked up to the tubes and stuff. Door code was 5870 if you want to take a look. Wait, you'll let me out of here, won't you? I mean, you're not just gonna leave me here to die, are you? I took care of the guys outside. You should be able to make a run for it. Good as gone. Did I take care of all of them? Sounds like I did. He's not dead. That being said, it is pretty late, so I should probably call it here. Create new save. Okay, it is saving. I thought I had to, like, type something. But yeah, we will... How do I get... Oh, X to main menu. Yeah, we'll call it here for the evening and continue this on Wednesday.
Wednesday, New Year's Eve.
Ooh, actually, I don't know if we're going to continue it on Wednesday. Because Limbus. I completely forgot about that. Where's the menu?
I want to know how one, because I want to let you know this entire time you never put up a side stream.
Oh my god, why didn't you say anything?
I wanted to see how long it was like. It was for the bid.
Oh, dude. Why? You should open your fucking mouth. Ah.
I didn't say anything because I decided that was going to be today's bit.
God.